If you are a woman in your 40s or beyond and you have been through the highs and lows of dieting, there's a good chance you are stuck in what I call the cycle. And today I want to share the 7 signs that prove you are in the cycle, and more importantly, what it takes to finally step out of it for good. Hi, I'm Vanessa Lettich. I'm a certified nutrition and fitness coach, and I have spent years helping women, especially women in their 40s and 50s, who felt like they had tried everything. What they all had in common was this repeating loop of starting strong, slipping, regaining, and then blaming themselves. That loop is the cycle, and the only way to truly break free is to see it clearly for what it is. So let's go through the 7 signs that reveal you are stuck in the cycle. Sign number 1, you start diet strong, but then quickly burn out. Do you ever notice how the first week of a new diet feels amazing? You are motivated, you are determined, and you see quick results. But after 2 or 3 weeks, the hunger builds, the stress piles up, and you cannot sustain the pace. What started as excitement ends in exhaustion. This is the first sign you are in the cycle. A start that feels powerful but is built on unsustainable rules will always end the same way. And that is what leads us directly to the second sign. Sign number 2, you blame yourself when the plan breaks down. When the motivation fades, most women assume that they are the problem. They think they lack discipline or that they are weak. But the truth is that the plan is weak, not you. If a system only works when you are perfect, then it is not a system at all. The shame of blaming yourself keeps you trapped, and it leads into the third sign. Sign number 3, you fear certain foods instead of understanding them. Many women in the cycle develop a fear of foods. They see bread, pasta, or even fruit as the enemy. They avoid social events because they are afraid of being tempted. This is a sign you are stuck in a deprivation mindset. Instead of learning how to balance foods, you are taught to cut them out. And when you cut too much, cravings explode, which brings us directly to the 4th sign. Sign number 4, you swing between restriction and overeating. Restriction feels powerful at first. You tell yourself, I'm being good. But eventually your biology kicks in. Hunger hormones rise, willpower fades, and you find yourself overeating the very foods you were avoiding. Then comes the guilt and the promise to start over. Sign number 5, you obsess over the scale but feel out of control. When you are stuck in the cycle, the scale becomes your report card. If it goes down, you feel proud. But if it goes up, you feel like a failure. But here is the painful truth. The scale is not telling you if you are healthier. It's just reflecting water, stress, hormones, and short-term shifts. Obsession with the scale keeps you emotionally hooked in the cycle, constantly chasing the number instead of building habits that truly last. And this obsession is closely tied to the 6th sign. Sign number 6, you feel like you are always starting over. Every Monday is a fresh start. Every new program feels like the one that will finally stick. But deep down, you know how the story ends. A few weeks later, you are right back to where you started. This endless feeling of starting over is one of the most discouraging parts of the cycle. It convinces you that you are broken when in fact you simply are repeating a broken method. And that brokenness leads us right into the final sign. Sign number 7, you believe real change is out of reach. When women have been in the cycle long enough, they start to believe that they are the problem. They tell themselves, maybe this is just how I am now. Maybe I can never change. This belief is the deepest trap of the cycle. It robs you of hope. But here's the truth. You're not broken. You're not too old, too busy, or too far gone. You simply have been following systems designed to fail. And once you can see that clearly, you can finally break free. And if you're nodding your head as you hear these signs, the good news is there is a way out. That is exactly why I created the 7-day Break the Cycle training. For 7 days, I will personally coach you through the simple, proven steps women over 40 are using to get unstuck, break free from the dieting loop, and finally feel in control again. It is completely free, and you can join us by clicking the link below. So those are the 7 signs that reveal you are stuck in the cycle. Starting strong and burning out, blaming yourself, fearing foods, swinging between restriction and overeating, obsessing over the scale, feeling like you are always starting over, and then losing hope. If you see yourself in these signs, I want you to know you are not alone. Millions of women have been trapped in the cycle, and the only reason it feels personal is because you have been told it's your fault. But it's not your fault. The system is broken, not you. And when you break free from the cycle, you stop living in extremes and you finally build a rhythm that works with your life. If you are ready to begin that process yourself, join me in the free 7-day Break the Cycle training. The link is right below this video, and I would love to guide you through your first steps.